Welcome. Today, we're diving into the National Strategy for Autistic Children, Young People, and Adults. We'll explore how this plan aims to support and empower individuals across their lives. Let's look at the key goals and actions shaping a more inclusive future for everyone on the autism spectrum. This slide lays out the roadmap for our discussion today. We'll start by exploring why an autism strategy is essential, and then look at who's behind its creation. We'll clarify who the guidance is meant for and unpack the overall vision, both for the strategy itself and specifically for education. From there, we'll dive into the key themes, focusing on improving access to education and supporting smooth transitions into adulthood. Finally, we'll cover the aims, first-year commitments, and point you towards sources for further reading. Let's start by looking at the government's new guidance for autistic people. The National Strategy for Autistic Children, Young People, and Adults was published in July 2021. It builds on the Autism Act from 2009, which mainly focused on adults. This strategy replaces the earlier one from 2014, called Think Autism. It also considers how COVID-19 has affected the community. The plan runs from 2021 to 2026, with 6 key aims. Its success depends on working together, government, health services, and families all playing their part. Right now, about 1% of the UK population has a diagnosis of autism. That's around 700,000 people, both children and adults. Of those, 4% also have a learning difficulty. But when we look more broadly, about 10% of the population, or 1 in 10 people, are neurodivergent. The previous autism strategy focused mainly on adults. This new strategy, however, includes children and young people too. It works alongside existing laws and guidance, like the Autism Act of 2009 and the SEND Code of Practice, to provide a more complete approach. This new strategy carries a deep significance. It honors Dame Cheryl Gillen, who chaired this committee and played a key role in reviewing the previous strategy before her passing in 2021. The All-Party Parliamentary Group on Autism also contributed, especially through their inquiry marking 10 years of the Autism Act. The strategy includes forewords from leading government figures, reflecting strong cross-departmental support. It's a government publication shaped by a wide public consultation, with thousands of responses from autistic people, families, and professionals helping to guide its direction. If you're working with autistic people in any way, it's important to get to know this strategy well. It's designed for a wide range of people, from those in government, the NHS, education, and even the criminal and youth justice systems. What makes this approach stand out is its emphasis on collaboration, not just between these sectors, but also directly with autistic individuals and their families. It's a team effort, and everyone's voice matters. This slide introduces the National Strategy for Autistic Children, Young People, and Adults, launched in July 2021. At its heart is a clear vision: to build a society that truly understands and includes autistic people at every stage of life. It's about equal opportunities, making sure everyone can fully participate in their communities and access the services they need. The goal is to make life fundamentally better for autistic individuals, their families, and carers by 2026. And there's a strong commitment to making that vision a reality. We're focusing on a strategy that helps autistic children and young people get the right support, both inside and outside of school. Schools will improve their approaches so these young people can reach their full potential. With better support systems, we expect fewer permanent exclusions or suspensions related to behavior. Beyond school, the government aims to enhance support during the transition to adulthood, helping more autistic individuals live well and access work or higher education. Ultimately, this should prevent crises and reduce the need for inpatient mental health care. The National Strategy for Autistic Children, Young People, and Adults focuses on 6 key themes. These include improving support within the criminal and youth justice systems and building the right community and inpatient care. It also tackles health and care inequalities, supports more autistic people into employment, and improves access to education and positive transitions to adulthood. Finally, It aims to increase understanding and acceptance of autism throughout society. These themes guide the work ahead. Our fourth aim focuses on making education more accessible for autistic children and young people. We want to remove barriers so learning feels welcoming and achievable. But it's not just about school, it's about supporting smooth, positive transitions into adulthood. That means helping young people build the skills and confidence they need to thrive beyond the classroom, in work, social life, and independence. It's a crucial step in creating lasting, meaningful change. This theme focuses on improving how we support and train educators working with autistic children. Nearly 2% of children have an autism diagnosis, yet half of educators don't feel confident in providing the right support. To change that, there's £600,000 set aside for autism training in schools and colleges. Autism will also become a clear priority in school leadership. We're tackling bullying head-on, with a new initiative launching soon. Plus, mental health support teams will be established to help schools better meet these needs. We're focusing on improving support for young people with special educational needs and disabilities as they move into adulthood. That means helping them live independently, access jobs or higher education, and reduce the need for inpatient care. We're promoting real pathways into work, like supported internships and apprenticeships. There's urgent SEND reform on the way, plus 37 new special free schools opening soon, with many tailored for autism. We're also investing in parent and carer engagement to make sure their voices are heard throughout the process. This slide lays out the key commitments for the first year of our initiative. We're focusing on supported internships, traineeships, and apprenticeships, all designed to help young autistic people find meaningful employment. We're also increasing participation, making sure parents and young people have a real voice in shaping SEND policies, backed by significant funding. Alongside this, there's a new anti-bullying program for schools, ongoing autism training, and a fresh SEND review set to be published and consulted on. These steps set the foundation for lasting change. That brings us to the end of our presentation. We've explored the national strategy for autistic people from 2021 to 2026, including the detailed implementation plan and accessible versions. We've also reflected on the Autism Act, 10 years on. For those interested, sources and further reading are available to dive deeper. Thank you for joining me today. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.